Hello and welcome to the Healing Codes podcast. I'm Julie Williams, your host, where we explore the intersection of ancient wisdom, modern healing modalities, and deep personal transformation. Today's episode is inspired by the Hindu goddess Kali, who can support us in the embodiment of transformation, destruction, and rebirth. Kali invites us to surrender to radical truth, to cut away attachments, and to liberate ourselves from outdated conditioning. But how do we embody Kali's wisdom in our modern lives? How can we harness her power for personal transformation through consciousness medicine, family constellations, and holistic NLP, neuro-linguistic programming? Today, we explore the essence of Kali and how her teachings can guide us in shedding old patterns, reclaiming our authentic power, and stepping into the life that we are meant to live. Stay with me because at the end of this episode, we'll embark on a guided journey to invoke Kali's energy and embrace her transformative power. Did you ever think the path to freedom would be paved with destruction? Kali teaches us that she doesn't destroy for the sake of chaos. She clears what no longer serves. And in doing that, it opens up your choices and a path to a freer, truer, more authentic way of living. These patterns that no longer serve us are buried deep in our subconscious mind, and this is the difficult part of bringing them to the surface. But when we use practices such as consciousness medicine, a practice that I developed from integrating my scientific background together with a variety of complementary therapies, we can take a holistic view at what stops us from creating what we want in life. When we do this, we unearth the deeper recesses of the things that we store in our subconscious mind, and we bring them into conscious awareness, which allows them to be available for transformation. For example, limiting beliefs. These are one thing that I see hold people back for so long in their life without them really even realizing it. These are outdated beliefs about ourselves and the world that are established in the first few years of life, when we are far less resourceful, and our fundamental safety and belonging is what we're looking for. Fast forward a few decades later, and we are still operating using these beliefs that we established when we were children. We outgrow them, and they become outdated. Thus, they're called limiting beliefs. Using the tools of holistic NLP or neuro-linguistic programming, we are able to take limiting beliefs and transform them into empowering beliefs that fundamentally change our vibration and allows us to manifest what we want in our reality easily and effortlessly. Some examples of limiting beliefs that I see associated with transformation and personal growth are: it has to be difficult in order for change to happen. I have to work hard to make any changes in my life. Making big changes requires big sacrifice. If you have these limiting beliefs, then guess what? Your path to transformation and freedom will be difficult and painful. But let's rewire these limiting beliefs to some empowering beliefs. For example, change that serves my greatest good comes to me easily and effortlessly. I am a good person and I deserve to have what I want. I have unlimited courage to make the changes that I most desire in life. If one of those empowering beliefs resonated with you, try using it as a mantra or in your meditations, feeling into each word as you speak it to see how true does that feel for you. Pausing and breathing if you can't actually embody the words, so that each time you repeat the mantra, it goes more and more deeply into your system, until it replaces the limiting belief. As far as the destruction as a path to freedom theme that Kali brings our awareness to, family constellation work can also help support this, because we are born in with ancestral entanglements to suffering and past generational traumas that can hold us back from creating the life that we want. Family constellation work is one of the most powerful forms of therapy that I have come across that allows us to literally cut the ties that hold us back, to release the burden that we carry for others with full honor and respect, and take our place within our system where our life force energy is gifted to us at birth. From this place, we can live life fully and embrace all the abundances in life that it has to offer for us. Kali is really big about karmic ties and bringing in her energy with the sword of discernment to cut through these karmic ties that keep us bound will supercharge your experience. Next, Kali calls us to face the shadow with radical courage. She asks for us to confront the parts of ourselves that we hide or fear most. Holistic NLP helps us integrate these aspects by reprogramming the subconscious mind and embracing all parts of our being. These are the parts that maybe aren't our favorite parts of ourselves, or when we get stressed or triggers, we might act out or react in these ways that later on we wish maybe we didn't. These are our shadow aspects, and facing them with love, gratitude, and curiosity to learn about ourselves and make those changes now that we have our path towards freedom. One tool that I love to use with myself and also with my clients is using the tool called the Parts Auditorium, where we identify the part of us that feels sabotaged or fearful, and we get into a dialogue with it to understand, and this is the important part, what is the positive intent? And that will guide us towards transformation. Let's say you get angry or frustrated when you feel like people don't see you or hear you. By getting into dialogue with this part that feels frustrated, you can understand where is that frustration coming from and how is it serving you. Maybe you have a deep need for connection or belonging, because these things keep you safe and supported. So when we look at it from this perspective, your frustration is designed to keep you safe and supported. So how can you adjust your behavior so that you can be heard and you can be seen in a way that allows you to feel safe and supported, so that frustration doesn't have to come into play? These practices require full embodied presence, and Kali is unapologetically powerful and fully present in the moment. This is how she invites us to reclaim our power with embodied presence. When we step into her energy, we break free from the conditioning that keeps us locked in past emotions or out in the future in an anxious state. Kali helps us embody fearless presence, releasing suppressed emotions and reclaiming our vitality. One tool I love here is mindfulness practices, where if in a moment you do not feel fully present or you feel ungrounded, stop and take some deep breaths. Then notice with your senses, what are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you smelling? What are you tasting? And what are you sensing all around you? By the time you go through this list, you will be back in the present moment in your embodied self. And so take a few more really deep breaths to anchor this state in. The more you do this practice, the more it will naturally be available to you, where you don't have to call it in to make it happen, but you can live it 24/7 in this embodied, present, grounded state. Transformation is not a one-time event, but a cyclical process. We must continually allow the parts of ourselves to die in order for new aspects to emerge. Kali teaches us that the sacred dance of death and rebirth happen with every moment. Practices like consciousness medicine and family constellations and holistic NLP can support the process of letting go and stepping into new possibilities. I offer all of these in one-to-one online sessions, and you can find out more about them on my website, www.consciousness-medicine.com, if you feel called that you need some more support to break free from these patterns that hold you back in order to transform and rebirth yourself into a new way of being that is aligned with your truth, happiness, and authentic self. Kali is not for the faint of heart. She calls upon us to surrender, to trust, and to let go with full presence of being so that we may step fully into our authentic selves. Are you ready to embrace her path? Try this short guided meditation with me. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in and out. Allow your body to settle. Now, imagine yourself walking through a dense, dark forest at twilight. The air is thick with mystery, yet you feel a deep sense of safety and purpose. In the distance, you see a flickering firelight, an ancient temple dedicated to Kali. You step forward, feeling the earth strong beneath your feet. As you enter the temple, you see a massive black statue of Kali, adorned with garlands of skulls and eyes filled with electric fire. You feel her presence, raw and untamed. Whisper her name, Kali Ma, Kali Ma. Feel her energy awaken around you. Kali steps down from her pedestal and stands before you, her wild hair flowing, her sword gleaming. She looks deep into your soul and asks, "What must be destroyed for you to be free?" Allow the answer to arise. It may be an old belief, a fear, a relationship, or something within yourself. Trust whatever comes. Kali raises her sword and with one swift motion cuts away what no longer serves you. You feel a sudden release, lightness, power, and deep liberation. In its place, she places something in your hands, a symbol, a word, a feeling. This is her gift to you. Take a moment to absorb this energy, knowing that you are forever changed. Kali smiles, fierce yet loving and compassionate. You bow in gratitude. As you step out of the temple, you feel her presence within you, alive, pulsating. Take a deep breath in and out, and when you're ready, open your eyes to your more empowered way of being. You are reborn, you are free. Jai Kali Ma. Thank you for listening today. It was an honor to hold space for you. Until next time, embrace the fierce grace of transformation, and may Kali's wisdom guide you on your path to liberation. If you'd like to find out more about me and my work, please visit my website at www.consciousness-medicine.com, where you can also sign up for my free e-newsletter and stay connected on social media from the links on the homepage.